All right, here I am. I'm going to see Dr. Raul Serrano and see what an experience of having a chiropractic evaluation is like. So come on in, let's meet Dr. Raul Serrano. Super nice man. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm excited to see Dr. Serrano.
Awesome. Patty, right?
Yes.
All right, my name is Deandra. Welcome to the office.
Nice to meet you.
I do have paperwork for you to fill out, so I'll get that ready for you and then I'll explain it to you, okay?
Awesome.
All right, you can have a seat. I'll be right with
All
you.
right, great. Dr. Serrano, nice to meet you.
Same here, yeah. So I'm gonna give you a tour of the office so you can kind of see what we're around the office.
Okay,
and then we'll
great.
take you back to the exam room.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Come on in here. This is our first exam room. We have 2 exam rooms in the building.
Okay.
And yes, we do chiropractic exams in here, but we also do functional medicine. Where are you familiar with functional medicine?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So that's what these rooms are for.
Awesome.
And go on this way.
I just love this guy. That's awesome.
Actually, there's a story there. So I'm excited because
That's cute.
today the Olympics are
Yeah?
kick off. And I was one of the Olympic doctors for USA Wrestling.
That's
So
awesome.
I got that in Rio in 2016.
That's
So
really great.
that's where I came from.
That's really
Yeah.
great.
So-
What an experience that must have been.
Oh, it was amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
So out here, this is where our patients do their warm-ups. So before they get adjusted, they'll come out here and we've taught them what to do as far as their warm-up to get their spines ready for their adjustments. We have 3 adjustment rooms. They're all exactly the same. And patients will bring their own, you get a card as a patient. You swipe in, that brings up your x-rays and notes. So any of the doctors can know exactly your case and what to do for the adjustments.
That's great.
Go right back. We have a digital x-ray room.
Awesome. Well, are you
So-
getting one of those today?
More than likely, yes.
All right, great.
Depending on what your posture and your exam shows.
I'm excited to go through this process.
This is our wall. We talked about the Olympics.
Yeah,
some of the
how
other
great.
trips we've taken. We've done, like the Gigi's done some mission trips. I've done some of those, and obviously some of the athletes we've worked with.
That's great.
And back here, this is once a patient is done with their adjustment, they come back here and they'll do their post exercises to stabilize whatever is done in the room. So we have vibration plates.
Yeah.
You know a lot about that. So.
I don't know a lot, but I'm
No,
a little
yeah.
familiar. Yeah.
So just for a better neurological response with the exercises.
Awesome.
We're a big family practice, so kids come back here before or after their adjustments. That is our testimony wall, and we like to, put those and change those out as more people come in.
That's
The most
great.
important room, the restroom. Give me the restroom, that's it right there. So, and we're gonna go to the second exam room right there.
Okay, great.
Controls everything.
Mhm.
So the brain's put here to control whether it's the lungs, the heart, your immune system, but every message has to go from the brain down the spine out through those nerves.
Mm-hmm.
So we take that a step further. These are the nerves, these are the bones there. If I'm looking at your posture and I see there's twisting or there's bending to the spine, obviously what's happening to those nerves there?
They're getting pinched.
Yeah. Pressure, pinch, yeah. So if that nerve is getting pinched, whether or not you have pain, if there's pressure there and that nerve, let's just say is going to the heart, is there any way the heart's functioning at its optimal potential?
No, right.
So that's what we're looking for.
Right.
So I'll do a posture exam. Depending on what I'm seeing deviation-wise on your posture, we'll take x-rays to confirm that, and then we'll go from there.
Awesome. That sounds great.
And I'll just walk you through what I'm seeing, if that's
Sure.
okay with you.
Yeah. I don't know if you want me to march or.
Yeah, you just march, kind of get in, and you're comfortable. Perfect.
Yeah, wherever that lands me.
Definitely see your left scapula is higher than your right scapula.
Yeah, I had that shoulder
Yep.
reconstruction there.
Go right on there. So that's your atlas, and I can definitely feel the atlas on this side way easier than I can on this side,
Mm-hmm.
right? I have to really almost dig in. This one, very much on the surface. That tells us that.
He's important, that atlas.
Yes. So that already tells me, hey, the atlas has either rotated or shifted.
Okay.
So I'm definitely be taking an A to P view and a lateral view of the neck there to see where that atlas is.
Awesome.
Here, hand by your side is okay. So left hip, so a little higher than the right there as well. And then as far as side view, you want that ear right over the shoulder. You're just slightly forward. I see 2-3 inches forward sometimes. I would say half an inch if that. Shoulder. Good, so that looks good there. Cool. So just an A to P and a lower back, and then lateral views of the neck and lower back.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, great.
So overall, I looked at your X-rays, and they're actually really good, really healthy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So a couple of things that we can work on, but
Yeah.
you know, because of your lifestyle and fitness and all that stuff, I think that's what obviously has kept the spine as healthy as it is.
That's awesome. You know, I put down on the intake form that I had broken my sacrum twice and had, you know, kind of significant shoulder surgery. So it's good to know that even though I've had those things, I strength train and do what I can, and it's working.
Yeah,
so thank you for that.
So.
Me neither. You probably can't go through any kind of healthcare school and be sure.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Was
Your
it?
back? Yeah, did you feel the movement?
I did, I
On your
guess.
back?
On my back.
So when there's movement, that tells us, hey, that we can get some really good changes. When it's not moving as easy, that means it's gonna be a lot longer process. It's gonna be get motion first before we get directions.
Okay.
So that's great.
Okay, great.
Cross this way, cross your arms. Squeeze my arms. Squeeze a little bit.
Easy.
Yep.
Ooh, that was easy.
Oh yeah.
Too easy.
That was great. You do some traction first for the neck.
Sorry, greasy.
Light adjustment right there.
Woo.
That was awesome.
You know what? That's awesome that I trusted that. Thank
You
you
did
so
great.
much for
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Come on up.
Thank you very much.
All right, so
Wow.
literally after the first adjustment, you face this way. The number one thing that I hear people say is like, I have slept better that night than I've slept in a long time. Because especially for the brainstem, we are causing a neurological response.
Right.
So,
I'm excited about that.
90% of people go home and say, hey, I felt great. Maybe 10% will say there's a little soreness. We are moving things that haven't moved. So if that happens, just put a little bit of ice on it.
Okay.
You're gonna be great though. You did fine.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. That was really fascinating. That was really great. Thank you.
Cool,
And it was
absolutely.
painless and felt good.
Awesome.
Thank
Very
you so
cool.
much. Yeah,
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.